And we're back with some Trails of Cold Steel too. Noble Alliance Forces flagship aerial battleship, the Pantagruel. And last time it popped off, they showed up in Ymir causing a major scene, and unfortunately for us, our boy Rean here has been separated from his class after finally having everybody together. Damn, they got Valimar strapped down. It's so unfortunate, man. But I told you guys, I believe it was back in Nor. I said what Rean said to Elisa was a red flag. He said something about how he wouldn't be separated from everyone or something. And here we are.
So this is what Duke Cayenne looks like from up close.
Yeah, not impressive at all. Now we're surrounded by a bunch of clowns.
It's hard to believe that I've ended up in the same room as the leader of the Noble Alliance.
Also, hopefully my voice isn't too bad. It's like I told you guys, I'm actually sick currently. I just finished taking some medicine. I've been having a crazy migraine.
Although, I guess we did meet back in Legram before the war broke out.
Rean Schwarzer. Truth be told, we don't want this war to drag on any more than you do.
No, man. Here we go. He's already about to start trying to sway him to their side. But I mean, why would anyone want the war to drag on?
Really?
We only acted as we did due in part to our dearly departed Chancellor's behavior being far too unreasonable to justify turning a blind eye. He garnered the trust of His Majesty, and in turn misused that trust. He flagrantly disregarded this nation's beloved culture and traditions, treating Erebonia as if it were his own personal property.
Disregarded this nation's beloved culture and traditions, huh? Sounds like to me you just got a problem with commoners. But I will say, he is a big reason for the state of the Empire due to how aggressive and quick to annex homes he was, which ultimately led to terrorist groups like the Liberation Front. Osborne really didn't give a shit.
Surely you too noticed this.
Well,
That's a
I
fact.
can't say I disagree. We did hear story after story during our field studies about how aggressive his policies were.
Yeah, there's no denying any of this.
About the way he didn't care how many enemies he made as a result, creating terrorist groups like the Imperial Liberation Front.
But as I said, the cause of our nation's ills is now gone.
Are you sure about that? Not to mention, who says he's the only illness that this damn nation has? I'd say there's some more.
Now, all that remains is to turn back the hands of time just a touch, and the good old days of the Empire will be upon us once more.
I don't believe that's gonna happen whatsoever. You really think after everything that's took place as of recently, people are gonna turn a blind eye to it all? And everything will be perfectly fine. Nobody has any issues. Everybody holding hand. Come on, man. Get real.
The key to this bright future lies in putting aside our differences and joining hands. Am I wrong?
Should have done that in the first place. Well, before any of this. Not that that would ever happen. There's no point in talking about it now.
I'm afraid that yes, you are. Do you honestly believe that people can so easily put aside their differences after all the Alliance has done? You occupied Heimdall and effectively took every one of its citizens hostage, imprisoned the Imperial family.
Yeah. It was like, bro, what are you even talking about here?
And let's not forget how you're now in league with the enemy nation responsible for the destruction of Gorelia Fortress. After all that, the Imperial army would never bow their heads to the likes of you, even if the rest of the population did.
He hasn't said a lie yet.
My word, I'm afraid there's been a terrible misunderstanding. The Imperial family is simply under our loving protection. They certainly haven't been imprisoned.
Oh, that's a good one. It's kind of like how Rean is here on an invitation and not much like a prisoner at all. Doesn't matter how you word it, they're in prison.
But that does bring me to exactly why I want you to help us.
They could be perfectly unharmed, which they most likely are. Doesn't change the fact that they're in prison. Just like this guy.
It does?
The Azure Knight is already on our side. But if we had your Ashen Knight as well...
This is kind of what I was saying at the meeting we were having, that discussion. I was talking about if things were different and we had Crow on our side, having two knights would benefit us a hell of a lot more than just having Valimar. You'd be able to operate much better.
That would mean we'd have two of the great knights of Erebonian legend to put into play. Couple them with our Panzer Soldats, and the Imperial Army's armored divisions would cower before us. You may not find us winning the war ideal, but this union benefits everyone more than carrying on until our inevitable victory,
Yeah, he's really pushing it. Because realistically, when you think about it, the war being over would be ideal. It really would. Because there's too much going on, and it's for the better. But just the idea of joining these guys, siding with them, and helping him accomplish whatever he's trying to do outside of this shit, it's just not it, man.
I don't think it's that simple.
Yeah, nothing is really ever that simple.
I beg to differ. The presence of Soldats units on a battlefield makes a tremendous difference.
Now, you're right about that. And like he said, having Rean here with a Divine Knight that's far superior than a Soldat would be crazy. Having two of those under your wing, honestly, everyone would probably be in trouble.
What they may lack in firepower and armor compared to tanks, they make up for in mobility and versatility. But more important than even those factors is the psychological impact they have on our opponents.
Well...
Yeah, he's right.
We're only human. As such, we are as captivated as we are terrified of giant beings bearing human form.
Yeah, and a Divine Knight sits at the top of that list.
And if that holds true even for mass-produced Soldats made with modern technology, it will be all the more true for the Divine Knights of legend you and Crow possess.
Can't argue with that logic.
Really can't.
I will say it once more. Gileath Osborne is dead.
I will say it once more as well. Gileath Osborne is alive. And everyone here is going to be looking mighty stupid when he eventually shows up. With a whole new scheme. He's already scheming. Let's be real here. Hell, the fact that, Crow shot him, hell, this probably worked out in his favor for whatever he's trying to do. He has no eyes on him. Nobody knows he's alive. This is the perfect opportunity to flip the board game.
And with his death, all that's left to be done is end this ridiculous war and return order to the Empire. Only then will everything be as it should. That includes both your pleasant academy life and the peaceful days of darling Elise and her friend the princess.
All I know is, I know you haven't, because you wouldn't be here trying to recruit me if you done something to Elise. On the flip side, if you have, I'm killing everybody on this fucking airship. Everybody. I don't care who's here. And man, we really need to find a way to take back the academy or something.
Are you trying to?
Whatever you ultimately decide, their safety is guaranteed. I would ask that you promise him this, if nothing else, Your Grace.
It's got Rufus.
But of course, I'm not a monster.
Rufus.
We may stand on opposite sides of this conflict, but I still sit on Thor's board of directors.
Yes, you do. Much like a few others.
And in that capacity, I suggest you consider carefully the choice before you. After all, every soldier must decide for himself whether a cause is worth fighting, perhaps even dying for.
And that's the reality of the situation here. It really isn't just, some kid-like stuff. Like, you're getting involved in some major, big-time shit. Unfortunately. And really, all of it stems from you having awakened Valimar.
I look forward to hearing your answer.
I got you in a fucked up situation, my boy. Please come with us, Master Rean. We'll escort you to your guest room. Food and refreshments will be provided for you there. Yeah, get the fuck away from me. I hate losers. The intermission aboard the Pantagruel. A little intermission, huh? Brings me back to the one in Azure. 12:13 on a Monday. Yeah, the Pantagruel looks pretty nice. The interior's quite good. The Pantagruel, the guest area. I wouldn't be able to relax here though. A little too stuffy for my taste. Even if we weren't in the situation we're in. Hey. You know I'm gonna be jamming out.
All that's left to be done is end this ridiculous war and return order to the Empire. Only then will everything be as it should. That includes both your pleasant academy life and the peaceful days of darling Elise and her friend the princess.
I suggest you consider carefully the choice before you. After all, every soldier must decide for himself whether a cause is worth fighting, perhaps even dying for. I look forward to hearing your answer.
It's hard to argue that this war began because the noble faction went too far. But the longer it goes on, the more people are going to suffer. Am I really okay with that?
Yep, and this is exactly what I was saying, man. Like, it's ideal for it to be over with. but this really ain't the way to go about it.
If I join them, I could reduce the number of victims, be friends with Crow again, free Elise and Princess Alphen.
Alright, scratch out the be friends with Crow again shit. I don't know why you're even thinking like that. We need to be worried about Elise and Alphen. Yes, in this case, I'm actually more worried and would rather, save Alphen instead of be friends with Crow again. And that says a lot coming from me, because you guys know I'm always hating on Alphen.
No, this isn't that simple. Think, Rean, think.
You got a lot to think about.
I was able to reunite with the others, but Elise and Princess Alphen are still in the Alliance's custody. What's the best thing I can do? This isn't just about me. What do all of us want to do?
True. We didn't really get a chance to make any headway because the discussion got interrupted as quick as it started.
Keep racking your brain like that and smoke will start coming out of your ears.
Shut up, Crow. Get out of here. What the hell is he holding? A picnic basket?
What do you want?
Hey now, no need to give me that look. I figured I was gonna find you busy thinking everything over like your life depended on it.
And maybe because the situation is that serious?
And what do you know? I was right.
Look at this guy showing up all friendly and stuff.
How about you mind your own damn business?
Turn me up, Rean! Turn me up, I need this kind of energy. Tell him to get the fuck out of this room.
Don't you have better things to do with your time?
Little ass terrorist boy.
I figured the glorious Azure Chevalier would be far too busy with the war to be hanging out around here.
It's tough being popular.
It's tough being a terrorist.
If you joined us, I could get away with doing half the work I am now.
You save your breath.
So come on, stop freaking out about it so much and make a choice.
This isn't something I can just decide by flipping a coin, Crow. And besides, it'd probably be an easier choice if not for a certain someone. What's that in your hand, anyway?
Honestly, I was wondering the same thing.
Grub, of course.
No, it really is a picnic basket.
Kinda early, but I brought you your lunch. Mind if I join you?
Fish fillet?
Hamburgers, fries, and onion rings, huh?
My dude brought a fish sandwich. Oh, he said a hamburger. That really just looks like fish.
I was expecting something more fancy like I had last night.
And he brought the Kool-Aid?
Oh, that kind of food more your thing? Okay then, give me a minute while I go ask the chef to whip something up.
Yeah, how about no?
No, this is fine. The burger looks delicious.
Cool. All right, dig in.
I mean, he's gotta eat.
This tastes kinda different from a normal burger.
What is it?
Oh, no wonder. It's got whitefish in it.
Oh, okay, it is a fish sandwich. I knew it.
Yeah, they're called fish burgers. Pretty good, right?
Yeah, the tartar sauce makes for an unusual extra flavoring too. Oh. This tastes amazing. I like this way more than the food I had last night, to be honest.
Sometimes something simple is the way to go. For me, most of the time. I'll be honest. That could just be because I have the palate of a kid.
Well, glad to hear it. Guess it was worth putting my cooking skills to the test after all.
You can cook? Okay, I'm really in Gehenna now.
Wait, You made this?
Was my first time cooking in a while, too. Sharon could probably do better, though.
Probably. Put some fucking respect on Sharon's name. You know we're talking about probably.
But I wanted to give it a shot anyway. This stuff was like soul food back in Jirai, where I grew up.
Let's be real here. It's very hard to top soul food. I'm just being honest.
Oh.
And I feel like every place has their own version of what soul food is. And it's probably a banger.
To think, all the time we spent searching for the leader of the Imperial
Claire.
Liberation Front, and he was right under our noses. Crow Armbrust from the Jirai SEZ.
The Jirai Special Economic Zone.
Oh, yeah. Vita was using some weird thing of hers to let you see what was going on, wasn't she?
Yep.
So I guess you saw what happened there.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Jirai was that special economic zone in the northwest you guys went to during our August field study, too.
Which we already knew he was from there. Well, that's what I said anyway. Right before we went to that field study, he started talking about Jirai, and he was saying a lot of stuff. I was like, damn, he's very familiar with this place, man. Is he from here? And yeah. We didn't run into anything like that in Jirai Special Economic Zone. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, seeing as it's under the direct control of the Imperial government and not a noble. I seem to recall that it was annexed 8 years ago. Is that right? Yeah, the Empire stitched it on nice and neat without much opposition. Now it's prospering as a special economic zone on the coast. Seemed like a pretty lively place.
So you ended up going back to your old hometown then?
Yeah, by pure coincidence. It's changed a lot since I was last there, so it was kind of surreal being back again. But it was nostalgic in its own way, too.
It's been bugging me for a long time now. What could have made you want to join a group of terrorists like the Imperial Liberation Front?
This is what I want to know. Because it can't just be as simple as you're salty about your place being annexed. I feel like it needs to be a little more personal.
What was it that made you hate Chancellor Osborne that much? Enough to take his life? Oh. Tell me, Crow, please.
I feel like it's something we definitely need to know. Otherwise, we'll be running in circles about him.
I want to know what it was that made you who you are now. What kind of place Jirai was, how you lived there, and what you were doing before you entered the academy and met Toa, Angelica, and George.
We need to know all of it.
Where's the fun in prying into a guy's past? Save all that talk for your number one in class.
I know you're trying to be funny, trying to brush it off, but we're actually serious, man.
Who's the lucky girl anyway? Elisa? Laura? Emma? Fee?
It's Elisa. For him. For me, hey, Toa 100%.
And don't tell me it's Milliam, because, you know, it...
Although I will say, Best Boy has his hands full because Milliam, I feel like she's gonna be very attached to him, as she seems like she already is.
I'm serious, Crow. I really want to know. Think of telling me your past as paying off the interest you owe on that 50 Mira.
Yeah, because you still owe us. We need that.
Because until I know, Until we know, we won't be able to move forward.
You're really serious.
Yes, we really are. The hell? Why would you think we're playing around about wanting to know what happened?
Crow?
No, boy. Go ahead and hit us with the music switch.
My past really isn't that big of a deal, you know. It's got nothing on yours, that's for sure. If you find yourself thinking that's all when I'm done, well, I warned you.
You mean to tell me I'm gonna be feeling like that? Despite the fact that you ended up becoming a terrorist and trying to kill someone?
So, you really want to know?
Yeah. Nothing you say will change my mind. Please, tell me.
All right, you win. Like I said, it's just your run-of-the-mill sob story.
Well, let's hear it.
Pick up any history textbook and you'll probably find a dozen others just like it. It's the kind of story that's so common no one bothers to remember it, like it never even happened. Back in those days, Jirai was known as Jirai City. It was a city-state off the coast of northwest Zemuria that prospered through maritime trade with West Erebonia, Northumbria, and Remiferia. It had a
Ooh.
population of around 150,000 people, so it wasn't exactly a big place or anything.
Well, look at all those boats. Clock tower back there.
Because of that, the surrounding nations left it alone and let us live out our days in peace. We were pretty fortunate, all things considered. Until about 20 years ago. That was when the Northumbrian disaster struck, and much of the Principality of Northumbria was turned to salt.
Ah, it's always rough hearing about this one, man. It makes it even sadder because we now know characters that are from Northumbria. Like Sarah and Sully. Man, shout out to my girl Sully, man. Hopefully we get a chance to see her in the future and see how much she's grown and progressed.
And as a result, trade on the Northwest Shore was reduced to virtually nothing.
You know, with her dancing.
Day after day, Jirai's prosperity started to fade away. Still, it wasn't all bad. We had our fishing, our historic landmarks, our septium mines.
I imagine they did a ton of fishing with how many boats that was out there.
We could make use of those to get trade going again, both to keep our state running and to help out Northumbria. In fact, the one who advocated that approach was the mayor, my grandfather.
Oh no. Ah man. Well, I feel like we already know where this is going.
He was the last
No.
mayor Jirai City ever had.
He was the last mayor.
He was a stubborn old bastard, but he had this wry sense of humor, and was well loved by everyone. I lost my mom and dad early, so he was also my only living relative.
It was very relatable, man.
He taught me just about everything a guy could know. He was like a mom, dad, and your old master rolled into one, I guess. Anyway, fast forward to 10 years ago. Out of nowhere, we received this proposal from the Erebonian government. They said they wanted to extend a railway line from Heimdall all the way to Jirai. We relied on the sea for trade before, but there wasn't any reason to believe we couldn't benefit from being connected to Heimdall by rail.
Which is what most people would think.
The proposal drew overwhelming support from the city's council, and as a result, my grandfather was forced to accept.
Forced, huh?
Within a year, the city had all of its old life back and then some. The streets were more bustling than ever. But keep in mind, this was the result of huge amounts of Imperial capital flowing into the city. Land and buildings we once treasured were bought up left and right. Everything became a target for investment. People only cared about making money.
Yeah, this definitely sounds like Crossbell shit.
Something similar supposedly happened in Crossbell too, but unlike there, no opposition existed in Jirai. My grandfather sensed something was off, and he tried what he could to get the situation under control. Then one day, someone blew up the railway line leading to Jirai.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Schemes. I can smell the bullshit from here. I can already smell.
Everyone demanded that it be repaired as quickly as possible. Everyone except the Imperial government.
Now, who are they gonna pin this on? Oh, we know what it's gonna be. For some reason, they're gonna make it seem like his grandfather did something.
Instead, they panned our national security arrangements for being insufficient and threatened to withdraw all Imperial capital. The city was left in an uproar like we'd never seen. Shares plummeted, and with no one able to ascertain the culprit's identity, chaos reigned. That was when he showed up.
Chancellor Osborne?
Chancellor Gileath Osborne, in his third year as representative of the Imperial government, personally came to Jirai. We then received a second proposal.
The restoration of the railway and its future security will be seen to by the Imperial Army. In return for our continued assistance in safekeeping, Jirai will come under the wing of our glorious empire.
Of course.
And attain even greater prosperity as a special economic zone.
Honestly, you can already tell where this is going, because when people hear something like this, not his grandfather, but just the people, like, greater prosperity is enough to sway most people. I'm not really surprised he got a hold of them. And plus, they aren't going to want to go back to how things were after life in Jirai started flourishing as much as it did. It's too hard to go back.
The timing was too good to be true, really. Realizing this, my grandfather staunchly opposed the idea. He tried everything he could to convince the city's council to reject the offer. Unfortunately, once you taste the sweet fruit of prosperity, it's hard to want to go back.
Yeah, you won't. At all. And that's just a fact.
The council, made up of influential merchants and all their greed, jumped at the offer. And tempted by the elimination of customs, together with the tax breaks from being an SEZ, many of the citizens did too. And during all that, they'd conveniently found a suspect behind the railway incident.
Here we go. The one person that was opposed to all of this stuff, aka his grandfather.
My grandfather.
This shit is sickening.
He loved Jirai more than anyone, and up till then, its people loved him too.
Now everybody switched up on him.
And yet, virtually overnight, he found himself facing the wrath of both the city's council and the citizens alike.
This kind of stuff right here is such a joke.
Left with no choice, he resigned from his position as mayor, and Jirai formally became part of the empire. Both of these things happened on the same exact day.
Got him.
That was 8 years ago. Naturally, everyone knew my grandfather wasn't the one who did it.
What? He turned a blind eye and did not care.
They knew who was really responsible. They just turned a blind eye to the truth.
Yep.
See? I warned you. Just your run-of-the-mill sob story.
No, I definitely feel you now. Yeah, I really do. Especially since, man, that was his only family.
I don't know what to say, Crow. What happened to him after that? Your grandfather.
One day, he just up and died. Once he resigned, the whole affair with the railway getting blown up was all but forgotten. He lived comfortably in retirement for about half a year, fell ill, and that was that. He just lost the will to go on, I guess.
It's such a crazy concept, but you hear stories like this often. Now, usually it revolves around, elderly people and their partner. It's like if there's an elderly couple and their partner passes, sometimes, not every time, but sometimes their partner that is alive tends to go very shortly after. It's kind of crazy. When their other half is gone, it's like this their time.
Like I said, he was the only family I had. I mean, I had plenty of friends even then, but I chose to leave it all behind. I was 13 at the time. I wandered the land, doing whatever I had to get by.
My dude left trying to figure out what he could do.
That was when I met old Cayenne, who happily indulged my hatred for the Chancellor.
It was sort of a blessing for Crow to run into Cayenne since he's got the funding to help make his dream a reality. So everything kind of worked out for him.
And with his financial backing, I went out with the goal to find others who were just like me. That was the beginning of the Imperial Liberation Front. Gideon, Scarlet, and Vulcan were among those I recruited. I'd also met Vita then. I only knew her as the woman who would often come to see Cayenne.
And of course, she obviously guided him to Ordean.
She guided me to a place below the city of Ordis, and there slept the Azure Knight Ordean. One after another, I overcame the same trials you did with your friends, but alone.
Alone is insanity. This dude is way too damn strong. Like, was it really alone? Vita had to help, right, man? Because I almost can't believe that shit. Because, I mean, why wouldn't Vita help? Emma was helping us.
And once I'd proven myself worthy, Ordean accepted me as his awakener. That was 3 years ago. I was 16. My preparations complete, I concealed my background.
No, look at Look at George.
And enrolled in a military academy near the capital. Everything I did for the sole purpose of taking the Chancellor's head.
Can't say I blame you at all. Everybody's gonna have their bone to pick with the Chancellor.
Come on now, what's with the face? You look sadder about all this than I do.
I mean, this is truly sad.
Yeah, I guess.
I swear. I'm not trying to tell you the Chancellor was evil or anything.
What?
Still, there's no denying that he managed to outwit my grandfather. And he may have lost, but Pop's always loved a good gamble. It's thanks to him that I'm pretty good at chess, card games, that kind of stuff.
And now it's why you decided to take the biggest gamble.
I'd say it's fairly normal for a student to want to avenge his master's defeat, wouldn't you?
Maybe.
In most cases, yeah.
At the end of the day, there's no denying this country has problems, and the Chancellor's methods were making them worse. I studied those problems, worked out how to use the situation to my advantage, and then won the game with an all-or-nothing gamble. But when you think of how peaceful Jirai is now, I'd say I've got a duty to clear up the mess left behind by my game too, which means ending this war and restoring peace. So it's only when that's done that my game is truly over.
The boy says he's still playing the game. Still got things to do.
I don't want whatever your decision is to be influenced by my past, okay? Like Rufus said, you need to think long and hard about what it is you're fighting for. For you, more than anyone else.
Yeah, because you'll only get so far with just being, simply influenced by what he just told us.
Yeah, but Crow.
Anyway, I think I've stuck around here for long enough. You're gonna be treated as a visitor. Well, sort of.
Well, we knew you were going to add on that last part, because we sure as hell ain't just a visitor.
It's about time for the higher-ups to head back to Heimdall, so go ahead and pass the time however you want.
Okay, so that would be Rufus and Cayenne?
However I want. What else can I even do here?
Oh, Vita's with them as well. Let's see ya.
There'll be no guards outside your room, so if you want to try and escape, be my guest.
The fact that you're saying that like that leads me to believe that it's gonna be far, far too hard to escape this place. Not to mention, I would assume that the others are here as well.
Just keep in mind that some members of Ouroboros and Zephyr are on board too. Not to mention me, Scarlet, and Vulcan.
Well, that sounds like a good time.
So if you're up for a gamble of your own, get ready to take all of us on.
I mean, I will if I have to.
Sounds fun.
Oh yeah, one more thing. There's this real cute visitor in the guest of honors room on the second floor.
In the guest of honors room, a cute visitor. Elise or Alphen?
I think she'd perk right up if she saw you, so why not go pay her a visit? Just don't go making your girl jealous, okay?
This guy always playing around. If it is hard,
I wonder
though, I
who he
can't lie.
means. He said she's in the guest of honors room.
Guest of honors. It's probably Alvin, not Elise.
Well, I can't waste much time here. I told everyone I'd definitely come back soon. Right now, I need to gather as much information as I can. I can make my choice after that. At least then, it'll be an informed one.
True, which is what I've been saying. Not to mention, I really hope Mcburn is here. He's the one I want to talk to the most. I want to know what the hell he was talking about when he said mixed. Obviously, it has something to do with the power. But we need more. Character notebook updated. No Crow. Imperial Liberation Front. The Azure Knight's Awakener enrolled at Thor's one day to take the life of the Chancellor, which he succeeded in doing. Jirai City. He grew up in Jirai City and joined hands with Duke Cayenne in order to avenge his grandfather, its mayor. Okay, we got a lot of story events. Is that Blue Blanc? Seriously? What door should I start? I mean, we're already here.
I can sense someone inside.
I'm trying to find the door that leads to Mcburn's room. I want to talk to him. Oh, it's Scarlet.
Come on in if you like.
That sounds like... Excuse me.
Scarlet.
Hello there, love.
She has a really good design.
I'd heard you came on board yesterday, so I did wonder whether we would run into one another at some point.
Yeah, it's been a while. Think since what? We had that fight when you were in the Soul Dot.
Hello, Scarlet. Last time we spoke was a month and a half ago near Trista, I think.
Quite a memorable day for both of us, wasn't it?
Something like that.
There's no need to stand over there. Come and have a seat.
I feel like her voice is a slightly huskier or like deeper version of Sharon's. That's kind of what it sounds like to me. Like a little bit more bass in it, but it's like Sharon's voice.
I'll pour us some tea.
You really don't have to.
And she's not listening.
Well, I guess there's no harm in chatting for a bit.
Don't slip anything in my shit.
These tea leaves really are wonderful, aren't they? Only the best for the airship of Erebonia's most powerful noble, I suppose.
I have to admit, the fragrance is like no tea I've ever had before. You're right, though. It makes sense if it's something Duke Cayenne personally chose.
Oh? I was under the impression that your family is a part of the nobility, too.
I mean, yeah, but our family doesn't really get down like that.
Your father is a baron, isn't he?
He might be a noble, but generally barons aren't all that wealthy. We live a relatively modest lifestyle.
Oh, really? I wouldn't have thought it before, but maybe my family was actually more well off than yours.
Huh. What's your family like?
And Scarlet, I heard she lost her old hometown when he went and built a railway through it.
This is the only thing we truly know about her.
What kind of family did you come from then?
Oh, they weren't nobles, if that's what you're wondering. They were just relatively wealthy farmers.
Farmers.
We were almost local celebrities in a way.
Oh, I see.
You're wondering how someone like me became a terrorist?
Yeah.
It's written all over your face.
Well, I can't deny that I'm curious. I heard that you lost your hometown because Osborne built a railway through it.
Oh, did C tell you? No, I suppose it must have been V. He never was one to keep quiet about things.
So, I mean, what happened?
Some things are best left unsaid, I think. It's not as if knowing would somehow allow you to change things.
I mean, personally, I don't think it's about whether or not someone can change something that's already happened. It's more about just having an understanding of what shaped you.
I suppose.
You're so adorable, Rean. Now I know why C took a liking to you. What do you say? How about you come and fight with me and the other big girls and boys? It'll be fun, I promise.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I gotta get back to my class.
Please stop teasing me. Anyway, thank you for the tea. It wasn't just made with high-quality leaves. It was brewed exceptionally, too.
You're very welcome.
Oh, actually, I may as well ask while I have the chance.
What's up, Rean? Hey,
Where
a
did you
Templar
learn how to
blade.
use that weapon of yours anyway? It's pretty unique.
Shout out to my girl Reese.
Oh, that? I suppose it can't hurt to tell you. The holy city of Arteria.
The Arteria? Where the high seat of the Septian Church is?
That's the one. It's called a Templar sword, and it's a traditional weapon in the church. A few years ago, I was studying to be a sister and was trained in how to use it there.
Surely you must be talking about some other church, right?
Rean, you'll be very surprised. I assure you.
You're telling me there are sisters in the Septian Church who use weapons like that?
There are more things in this world you don't know than you could possibly imagine. Well, it doesn't matter much now. I ended up returning to Erebonia before my training was complete.
Huh. I would ask if she would ever go back to something like that, but I guess after you become a fucking terrorist, your options are probably limited. It's damn near either you get locked up or you die.
Oh?
Anyway, that's all I'm telling you for now. I'll give you the full story if you decide to join us. Sound fair?
Well, damn. It does sound fair, but I guess we won't be getting the full story.
And if you choose not to join, well, that way has its own charms, I suppose.
She ended up being a lot friendlier than I expected her to be. I wonder how much of what she was saying about being a sister was true. She seemed to really hate the Chancellor. I wonder what she intends to do now that he's gone.
That is the question. Because this is something that's brought up a lot in most revenge scenarios, where the people will finally get the revenge they're sought after, but they feel empty inside and they don't know what to do with themselves. And some of them just want to die. Like, they've accomplished it, they don't even care anymore about living. I'm really curious how much of what she said about her past is true. But for now, I better see what else is around here.
I can sense someone inside. Judging by the fact that S is in the next room.
You know, it's probably Vulcan.
Huh? It's open. Come on in.
Excuse me.
Hey, yo, Rean's lucky they're trying to recruit him, because going into a room one-on-one with Vulcan unarmed is wild.
Oh, it's you. You finished talking with C?
His name's Crow, not C.
I mean, to be fair, Rean, they've known him longer than you, and it's what they call them. So at the end of the day, he is C, and he's a terrorist.
And he's never going to be anything else for me.
Oh, I know his real name. But to us, he's always gonna be C.
No point in even going into a conversation like this getting riled up.
That's our leader. He might be young, but each and every one of us look up to him and respect him. Anyway, take a seat. Got a whole lot of questions, I bet.
I take it that means you're gonna answer them?
Does you asking that mean you're willing to answer them?
Depends on the questions.
Of course.
Just out of curiosity, how many members does the Imperial Liberation Front have left? I know the explosion back in the mine was staged, obviously.
Sure was. Anyway, 10, give or take.
10?
We lost most of our members as soon as the war started kicking into gear.
Oh. Is that because the group's primary objective had been fulfilled?
Oh, so they kind of split off and left. They probably didn't feel a need to stick around too much longer after they accomplished what they wanted.
Basically, yeah. We all came from different backgrounds, but the one thing we had in common was that we hated that bastard's guts. So after he'd kicked it, most of the guys didn't really have any reason for sticking around.
Makes sense.
Can't say I blame him for calling it quits.
I mean, is it really calling it quits when you've accomplished what you wanted to?
Crow said that seeing this war through to its end was the last part of his game. Are the members who haven't left sticking around for similar reasons?
He can probably only speak for himself.
Interesting question. Can't speak for the others, but me? I don't really care how this war goes. I mean, I'm a former Jaeger who can hold his own in a fight. I've always lived for war.
Well, that sounds just like what a Jaeger would say.
And teaching those dumbasses in the provincial armies how to pilot soldats is a job worth doing, even if it's a pain. If we disband, I'll find myself something else to do.
I see. I can't defend the assassination of the Chancellor or what you did near Trista, but I'd be happy if you chose to disband at least.
You're a funny kid. being oddly nice to us after all the shit we caused, don't you think?
Yeah, that's his style. I don't know why it is, but it is.
The cycle of hatred's gone on for long enough.
This is a fact, though.
Crimes you've committed will never vanish, but no one wants this war to go on longer than it has to. It's not as though you guys want war, do you?
That's enough of the niceties. You've got time to worry about us. Use it to worry about yourself. Whether you choose to side with the Alliance or go against them, you've got a tough road ahead, whether you like it or not.
Ain't no denying that.
Make sure to think long and hard before you decide. And if we end up as enemies again, show me what you got. On the battlefield, I mean.
Excuse me.
Yo, he had to specify he meant the battlefield. Nothing else.
Think I might have been too harsh on the kid.
You're thinking like that?
Still,
That dude was smiling.
he's probably perfect for the job.
Perfect for the job.
He saw right through me. He's not wrong, though. I should be worrying about myself right now.
Trying to figure out what he meant.
He seemed kind of different, though. Like he'd lost his spark.
He's probably dealing with exactly what I just talked about. Where you lose the will to live. Or you don't care anymore. Honestly, that's probably what he was referring to when he said Rean was perfect for the job. Because he specifically said, you know, if we're enemies again, let's fight on the battlefield.
His sole objective in life seemed to be to get revenge for his old Jaeger Corps killed by Osborne.
Yeah, now that it's happened, he just doesn't give a shit, I guess.
Maybe he's just not sure what to do with himself now that he's done just that?
It almost feels like V's lost some of his spirit compared to before. No, well, ain't worry about that now. We need to focus on what to do next. I didn't even see you before. Good day, Master Rean. My name is Albert, a butler in the service of the Duke. If I could do anything to make his stay more comfortable, do not hesitate to let me know. Yeah, get me the fuck out of here, Albert. Can you do that? LeBlanc, I'll save you for last, I guess. I don't even feel like saying anything to you. Let's just pick a random one. Let's go to the back.
Huh? I think I can sense someone inside.
Okay, this is interesting because this time he has a question mark up above this line. I think the other times it was just the line.
Given the circumstances, I imagine it must be one of the people who fought us in Ymir.
Oh boy. Let's go inside.
Huh? It's open.
Who's in here?
It's empty. Weird.
Not a soul.
I could have sworn I sensed someone in here.
Altina is in here. Yeah, she's really taking a snooze cruise.
Looking at her lying down like this, she really is just a child. Maybe 12 or 13? Somewhere close to Milliam's age. How did a kid like this end up fighting with the Alliance?
Honestly, it's kind of crazy to just you stand here looking at her while she's sleeping. On another note, I'm more surprised that Clown Soleus hasn't popped up.
Who are you? Who's calling me?
She's talking in her sleep.
Is she talking in her sleep?
She said, who's calling her? Maybe she's thinking about, because you guys already know what I think. I think they're from the 13 factory. One of the 13 factories for sure. Her and Milliam. So maybe she's referring to the first time she ever awakened? Whoever it was calling for her. Whether it was fucking Novartis or whoever. She's awake now.
Situation assessed. Location is a room inside the guest area of the Pentagram. 9 hours have passed since initial loss of consciousness.
Damn.
Guess she's sleeping comfortably enough here. Then again, she needs it at her age. She's got plenty of growing left. Wait.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Good morning?
You already know where this is going. Clown Soleus.
Rean Schwarzer, why are you here? Unless my memories have been tampered with, I believe this room was solely allocated to me.
Look at her little face.
Oh, it was. Sorry. If I'd known you were sleeping, I wouldn't have come in here.
So you're an intruder then? Clown Soleus.
Oh boy. Look at the angry face. She has a lot more expression now.
No, it was just an innocent mistake.
Oh boy.
Whoa, can we at least talk about this?
No mercy for trespassers.
You already know this shit is gonna hurt.
So you claim to have no inappropriate motives for sneaking into this room?
Inappropriate motives? What? No!
Not claim! I really didn't!
But once you walked in, you fell victim to temptation and chose to act in accordance to your desires.
What in the world are you talking about? That's not what happened at all.
No, I didn't! How many times do I have to explain what happened before you'll believe me?
Bruh. Yeah, this is a dangerous situation to be in, man.
I was making a joke.
That's your idea of a joke?
Had you any intention of harming me, Clown Soleus would have attacked you. That he didn't proves your innocence.
Then why did you even have to...
Oh, right.
Oh my goodness.
Then what was all that for?
Yeah, like what was the point?
Oh, whatever. I suppose it's my own fault for coming in without permission. Anyway, I've cleared my name. I'll see you some other time, probably.
If that's what you want to do.
Okay. A very weird response.
You didn't come to ask me anything then?
I mean, are you willing to answer something? Because there's a lot of things I want to know about you.
Well, no. Honestly, I didn't even know you were in here. I do have a lot I'd like to ask you, though, and just as much I'd like to say to you. Okay, if you're offering, what are your reasons for helping the Alliance? Why do you have a puppet just like Milliam's?
You're asking all the good stuff. Keep it up.
Just who are you?
Don't tell me she's gonna hit us with the classified. If you hit me with the classified, I'm throwing you off of this fucking airship.
The answer to your first question is, I was ordered to do so. As all information regarding Clown Soleus is confidential, I am unable to answer your second question.
Oh my god, well this is already a waste of time.
And as for the last one, I am unable to fully comprehend the depth of your question.
No, this one is understandable.
Oh, forget it.
Because so far, what she has been doing is just like what she said, just stuff that she's been ordered to do. It's like she doesn't even really know why or what she's doing.
You abducted my sister and the princess. Whether you were ordered to or not doesn't change that. And it's not something I think I can forgive. See you around.
I mean, I like this energy from you, Rean, but you need to start having this energy for some of the other people. Oh, look at her face. What the hell? First time we seen her with an expression like that.
Sorry, that was probably too harsh. I can't pretend to know anything about your circumstances, but I do know that you didn't abduct them of your own free will. Anyway, with that said, I'll be going. Maybe we'll have a chance to talk again sometime.
It'd probably be for the better if, like, we take her and leave. Altina, you probably shouldn't be with them. Like, you're just a kid, and you clearly don't know what's going on. You're just doing what you're being told to do. And it's some awful shit. You're abducting people and stuff. Like, what's next?
The Black Workshop.
The Black Workshop? The workshop? Are they one and the same, or is this a different? Because so far we've only ever heard the term the workshop, which is where Crow's weapon came from. The Black Workshop. That must be where Milliam and her came from. It's definitely linked to the 13 factories for sure.
What?
That's the name of the place I belong to.
Wow. My girl really outright just said it.
It was they who loaned me to the Noble Alliance.
So I'd assume Milliam was in the same situation, but just ended up, being with Osborne.
Unless you choose to join the Alliance, that is the most I'm able to disclose to you.
No, that was perfect. That was good enough for me. You just confirmed the shit that I've been saying all along.
The name doesn't ring any bells. And loaned? That makes it sound like, I suppose it's none of my business.
Oh, see you around, Altina. Make sure to take care of yourself.
Thanks for telling me. I'll be sure to remember that name.
I can't see doing so holding any real purpose for you.
It might.
Incidentally, did you have any untoward motives behind what you just did?
No. Altina, please.
No, I did not.
Yeah, get me out of here.
The Black Workshop?
Fuck around and get arrested.
Sounds like stuff worth remembering.
Yeah, probably better to stay away from here. I don't want to be accused of anything else. Still, that Black Workshop she mentioned sounds like a name I should keep at the back of my mind. That it does. And let's just go across.
I can sense someone inside.
Because honestly, I think I'm gonna call it after this door. Because I'm really not feeling all that well, but I did want to record some trails. Oh!
What the?
Oh shit. Why do I got a feeling that this door, the person that's inside this room, it's going to be Mcburn. It's going to be Mcburn 100%. Oh boy. Let's go inside, man. Let's see what answers we can get.
Huh?
It is. Let's go. We strike gold on the last door that we're doing. Oh my goodness. That's assuming he's gonna talk though. Bored ass dude.
It's you. Forgot you were staying here too.
Yeah.
Don't be too scared, Rean.
What was that? It's gone now anyway. Maybe it was just my imagination.
It definitely wasn't. Maybe it could feel the power that he has. Because he said you were mixed, which, you know, make you believe that he is also mixed. Although he only said it's a little bit in your case. Oh, how much does he have?
So what's up?
Because his power was overbearing. Let's be honest.
I couldn't give a damn whether you joined the Alliance or not, to be honest.
Trust me, we already know that. It didn't look like you give a damn about anything. Especially your appearance. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, I didn't come here for any specific reason.
Interesting. You mixed by any chance?
Could I sit and talk to you for a while?
What a pain in the ass.
Come on, man.
So, what do you want to ask?
When we ran into each other back near Bereahard, you asked a weird question. Something about being mixed?
Yeah, what exactly does that mean? You're obviously referring to the power.
Oh, that?
I didn't have the chance to figure out what that meant at the time. But what did you mean?
Don't know if I can even explain that one.
Oh no, don't tell me this is gonna be a waste of time.
It's just something you feel.
Ah, here we go with the vague ass answer. Yeah, it's just something you feel. I don't really know where it comes from. Oh my god, man. This ain't the shit I wanted to hear.
What we've got mixed into us is obviously different in strength and nature. It's kind of hard to put into words.
Yeah, Seems that way.
I feel like coming into this room, I expected a lot more, and I think I'm going to leave this room even more confused than had I came in here.
I know you're not trying to confuse me on purpose, but I really can't wrap my head around what you're saying.
Just watch.
Huh?
What is he about to do? Oh, form the flame. Yeah, because I guess, you know, he isn't really using a orbment, right? It was kind of like Emma in a way. Not really, I guess. I was gonna say like magic.
There's no trick to it. I'm not using an ornament. It's not magic.
Then what the hell is it?
And I'm not using an artifact either. I just will fire to appear, and it does.
Okay, I'm lost. This is what being mixed is? Because I mean, I guess technically I kinda understand the, you know, it just appears. Because honestly, Rean's power is like that. He can call up his power.
So it's just a totally unnatural ability.
That's probably a better way to put it.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Something that just gives you results without the processes you'd usually have to go through to obtain them. You've got one too, right?
He does.
Well, true. That power of mine wasn't something I gained from training.
Yeah, you don't even know why you have it or how you got it. It's just something you have.
I don't even know where the power itself is coming from.
It's the same kind of thing. People who can do things like that usually have something mixed into them.
I kind of get what he's saying, but it's still very vague.
Something foreign, unnatural, mixed into their body itself. Different to the church's stigmas.
Now, basically, that's where their abilities stem from.
Looks like a pretty small part of it in your case, though.
He keeps saying that. So how much in his case? Because honestly, the amount of fire that he was showcasing even while holding back when we were fighting him was an insane amount. So he must have a really, really huge amount that's mixed into him.
Oh.
There.
Yeah, his heart, man. What happened to him? Like, what mixed into his heart?
Anyway, I couldn't tell you how, where, or why whatever it is got mixed into you. Sure, you've got more questions, but sorry, I can't answer them.
No, it's okay. You've answered enough already.
Shit, barely.
I feel like I understand myself a little better now, actually.
Good for you, I guess.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
So, we done now?
Yeah, thanks for your time. Oh yeah. So how much of you is unnatural?
That's what I want to know. Must be a shit ton.
Me? All of me.
What the fuck? Oh, nah. Let's leave. Let's get the hell out of here. I don't know what that was all about.
His circumstances seem very different from mine. Guess all I can do is remember what he said. Maybe there will come a time when it'll all make sense.
You heard the voice change though? That shit almost sounded demonic.
I'm sure one day I'll find out what this power of mine is. What the story behind me being given this power as a kid is. One day.
I can't wait for that day to come, but it's also going to be a very scary one for you. Depending on how that story plays out, man. But at the end of the day, you just have to accept it. And you gotta stop trying to be so afraid of the power itself. You're gonna have to learn how to utilize it and control it. Because you'll, trust me, if he can do that, he'll be so much stronger, man. Just listening to Ouroboros and Forces talk is enough to make you realize how ridiculously terrifying their strength is. Yeah, I'm glad I got the chance to talk to Mcburn though. Me too. And with that being said, I'm gonna get on up out of here and rest up, take me some more medicine, and I will see you guys next time for more Trails of Cold Steel 2. Take care.